Hi, my name is Ariel and welcome back to my astrology channel. So this video is going to be on why Gemini is awesome. If you've watched my other astrology videos, you basically know that every sign has what's good about it and what's bad about it, which are all the exact same qualities, except some signs, or some people I should say, use the good qualities and some people use the bad qualities. So basically, if you're a Gemini, these are your best qualities that if you work on yourself, you can tap into and live up to your best potential. There's a super cute cat walking around right behind where the camera is and I'm filming this, so I feel like I'm gonna be distracted this entire video because I'm gonna be looking at him or her. Anyone who knows me knows I love Geminis. It's my moon, Mars, and midheaven sign, so it's an energy I just personally really like and connect to, so I feel like I understand Gemini really well. I always refer to Gemini as the permanent teenager of the zodiac. When you think about our teenage years, it's this time where everything is exciting and we're focused on making new friendships and we just want to have fun and we're like obsessive about our romantic relationships. Everything in our world just seems exciting and everything is such a big deal. Gemini carries that energy with them always, which is so fantastic. When a Gemini embodies that teenage energy, you draw people to you because more people need that kind of excitement in their life. For most people, the teenage years is when they're the most obsessed with music and they look at it as a form of self-preservation. Gemini never grows out of that phase. You guys love music and you use it as a means to keep yourselves young. Gemini is hands down the funniest sign of the zodiac. You use your intelligence and your wit and you funnel it into your sense of humor. Funny things just constantly like pop into your head and you have to say them and you make those around you laugh. You guys really bring joy into other people's lives through your sense of humor. Gemini is super intelligent. Your ruling planet is Mercury, which like rules our brains. So you're inherently intelligent and you want to become even more intelligent. You love learning just about more than anything else, and you view learning differently than other people. You don't see learning as something that has to be boring and dry, but you really think that learning is beautiful. Generally, Gemini is less interested in learning from a textbook, and you guys are more interested on using the internet to learn on your own. I really feel like Gemini was made for the technology age because there's no restrictions to learning. You can learn when you want to, what you want to. Gemini is so all over the place all the time that you want to be able to jump around from subject to subject, which the internet gives you. That's part of what makes learning fun for you, not being too committed to one thing. Gemini is a commitment phobe. The fact that you like to learn about a variety of different subjects and you know something about almost everything makes Gemini people walking fucking trivia. You absorb information quickly and you can absorb a lot of information. And not only that, you retain information for years until it's useful for you to speak about again. That's part of why you're such a great conversationalist, because you can find common ground with just about anyone. Even if you're talking to someone who you don't have much in common with, you'll find a topic that they love and that you know something about, so then you'll like key in on that topic so that you guys can have a nice conversation. This skill comes from the fact you're a mutable sign, which basically means that you're adaptable. You can talk about whoever you're talking to wants to talk about, and you will act genuinely interested in it, even if you really aren't. Gemini can pick up on the other person's positive energy, and you reflect that energy back in conversation. Whatever people need you to be in conversation, you'll become that. Gemini is an air sign, and all air signs love to talk. Not only that, but Gemini is the first air sign of the zodiac, which is why I think you guys are so excited and passionate about communication. Gemini has a talent for walking into a room and making friends instantly. You guys love talking so much that you make other people who might not feel as comfortable talking feel at ease during conversations. You also use your sense of humor to make other people feel comfortable. Any psychologists, they all talk about using your humor is one of the best ways to get people to like you. You guys are the best at one-on-one conversations. A lot of people struggle with them, and there'll be a lot of awkward pauses. Gemini doesn't have that. You guys never run out of things to say when you're in a conversation. You know how to keep conversations active, engaged, and flowing smoothly. With Gemini, you guys wear your heart on your sleeve all the time, and that's a very youthful quality. Most people, as they grow up, they get hurt, and then they wind up hiding their heart from the world. As the permanent teenager of the zodiac, Gemini does not let that pain deter you from being who you really are. And who you really are is someone who wants to express yourself and talk about your emotions. You don't like to keep things in. And that's part of why you're misunderstood, because a lot of people see that as shallow. A lot of people think that when you have your emotions on the surface for people to see, that you're a shallow person, which just isn't the case. What people don't understand is just because your emotions are on the outside doesn't mean that you feel any less than other people. You feel the exact same as other people, but just because yours are exposed on the surface and other people keep theirs within and hidden means there's more judgment put onto your feelings, which is really unfair. We just have this idea in society that if you don't talk about your feelings, you must have more of them and you must be so complex and deep, which is bullshit. Introverts can be... There's a kid walking by and I was about to curse. Introverts can be shallow and selfish too, which is something that we as a society really need to learn. Where this stems from is that when someone doesn't share who they are, people can then project onto that person who they want them to be. And with Gemini, this is the case. You just can't do that because Gemini openly shares who they are. Gemini is awesome at articulating emotions. This is because it isn't enough for you to just feel your emotions. You have to intellectually understand your emotions as well. Then when you talk about your emotions that you've analyzed, you make other people feel comfortable talking about theirs as well. Often other people will feel like they're the only one who feels this certain way, and then a Gemini comes along and you express what you're feeling and you make other people feel good about themselves because then other people feel less alone. Often people will be talking to Geminis about their emotions and they won't know how to verbally express how they're feeling, and then you as the Gemini, you'll interject and you'll sum up what that other person is feeling for them. You are so in tune with speech and communication, you can just instinctually guess what other people are trying to express. You guys don't get a lot of credit for this, but you guys love to share. And that's part of why you like talking so much, because you want to share your stories, you want to share your excitement. Communication, at its base, is two people sharing with each other through speech. If you're with a friend and you're trying to pick out like what bar to go to or what movie to go see, you'll genuinely ask for the other person's opinion because you want both of you to have a good time together. You want both of you to share in the same experience together. When you find something that you love, you'll basically harass other people to love it too. You're gonna tell people repeatedly to watch your favorite TV show or your favorite movie or listen to your favorite band. You love it so much that you want to share it with other people because you want them to love it too. So that's it. If you guys like this video, comment below and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing the rest of the signs of what I love about them as well. And then once I finish that, I will have more Gemini videos in the future. Also, comment, let me know what you think about this background. I'm kind of digging it. Thanks and have a great day. Bye.